When I was 17 and I worked at the BBC as a bookings clerk, I used to book out the portable recorders. I shouted at Kate Adie once and asked her to bring it back.
Did you?
Ticks a life box.
It's a wonder I'm still here. She was very sweet. And I signed out the portable recorder that Andy Peebles, who was the DJ at the time, recorded the last ever interview with John Lennon on. And I've got the booking form for that recorder, and I saved that as well.
That's a lot, but that's frame it and hang it somewhere in the house.
Absolutely.
That's a beautiful thing to have.
Can I also point out to anyone at the BBC who may be watching that I am fully aware that by taking that booking form, I wasn't following normal procedure.
Which is why you're now on ITV.
He said from the rival TV station.
No, 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 no. Oh, gosh. Dermot, thank you very much indeed. Have you got a greenhouse? What would you do if you had a greenhouse?
I was just saying that the only thing that I'd use a greenhouse for is when it's those really sunny days, really cold, like it was 2 days ago. The only thing that you could use it for is to sunbathe in. Be perfect.
But well, first of all, that would be a conservatory, wouldn't it, if you were sort of sitting in it?
I know, but not
if you looked
everybody
at
has
that greenhouse there, with all the benching and all the plants and
different
stuff.
levels
So
to
even if you take the plants out,
Sunbeds.
what would you do? What would you put a sunbed in there? You would actually lie out in there, or a towel or something.
I'm not
like that.
joking. I've thought of it. People must have done it. Like, help me out. I'm sure you've sunbathed in your greenhouse. That's what I do. Cup
Would
of
you?
tea, couple of magazines.
Would you?
Lying on the bench.
And you can get, apparently, because we've got the team now Googling to find out whether or not you can get sunburnt through glass. You can.
Of course you can.
It just takes longer.
Well, that's all right.
You go out in March and you'll be burnt by June.
You joke, Phil, you joke. I know I'm not alone. Help me, people.
Wow. We were talking about the UFOs earlier on, and Andy from Bishop Auckland says, I took this on my phone. Yeah, I know. Well, listen, well, let's just see what the response is, shall we? This is... Look at that!
That's a plane!
Well, there are those... I see. He took this on his phone a couple of weeks ago. It's not a plane. It does look a bit like a plane, but it's at an unhealthy angle. But also, do you know those? Have you seen those boomerang things that you throw? They're the cross boomerangs that come back. That's what it looks like to me. Andy, not saying that it's could be a genuine UFO. Well, it is unidentified because you don't know what it was. So no, it works. There we are. Still to come, stepping into the This Morning kitchen for the first time, a hot new chef. Gizzy Erskine serves up a katsu curry with pork. That's at midday.
Judges Karen Barber and Nikki Slater join us after the break. Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're just looking at your tweets here, which there's lots on labels. Hate labels. Very annoying, says Miss LJ. And Andy McGann says, pokey... I said it was pokey metally stuff, and he said, pokey metally stuff, daytime information programme. I learnt a new word today. Thanks for that. Yes, and maybe not the most in-depth description I've ever given.